there's a growing consensus that my property poachers are actually kind of like the full disclosure or sort of canary of mischievous activity. That they really are just going after people's property when they know exactly what they're doing. So they always knew, if they got caught doing it, there was nothing they would ever be able to say to get out of it, because everybody else who knows what's going on would know exactly what was fucking going on, and there's nothing ever they could do. So they realized that. It's just whether or not this bitch gets any kind of word out, and she did, so the kind of jig is up. But that's what everybody's taking this full disclosure on. Because think about if you're Trump, and like everything about you is secret anyway. So if somebody comes at his property, it's basically the same situation. It's like he can't really, he can't open his books to scrutiny to even like defend himself. So holding property, so like me holding property like that is not, they're saying it's like not all that different than trying to hold property and be totally fucking private, even when you bought the property. Okay, so just in case they think there's really some difference to me, Trump, about whether or not there's a difference if she paid cash for that property or inherited it like that or inherited some other way, no matter how she becomes the lawful and bona fide, recipient of that inheritment, building. It doesn't actually fucking matter, because they want to be holding just as invisible and just as secret and have you know nothing about anything that's happening. So the fact that there's like not any piece of paper to put forth about a deed or Britney's holding or anything like that is exactly what everybody wants to be secure. But we all just want to be watching out that they're not getting taken by communist China. So, like, hello? Like, the state clearly knows that Britney's not communist China at this point, and it's like, doesn't even need to be said. But, like, at that point, that would be their only move to get her out of there, is to prove that she's working with communist China. It's like, I already proved I wasn't. Well, that's the point they want to make, is like, in everybody's mind, the situation that they are overcoming with Britney, no, it's like, the thing is like, it's a chair and a bed, so they're saying they're not the same, but they are the same. They're saying to everybody, okay, it's a chair and a bed. Is that if they give you that edge on Britney, then you eradicate anybody's ability to ever hold and have their anonymity, preserved. Because you can't know me when you come at property. Like, if you look at a property, you're not supposed to know if it's deeded, not deeded, stolen. You're not supposed to fucking know. Like, you gotta have a reason to fucking know anything about that fucking building. It has to be a threat to you, like, obviously. Otherwise, everybody needs to be anonymous.